12 years ago, Mercedes built a car with Tesla, and now neither one of them wants to fix it, which is how this ended up here, dead in a storage unit. Now, my friend Joey bet me that I can't get this thing running in 24 hours. Now, if I win, Joey has to drive this short-range electric car 1,500 miles home, stopping to charge every 20 miles. Now, if I lose, I have to drive this car 1,500 miles home, which will take about 9 days. I get messages all the time from people asking me to fix their cars, which is a terrible idea because I barely fixed my own. Now, there's one interesting car that popped up, a car that no one wanted to touch, a Tesla-powered Mercedes. So he brought it to Tesla and they said no. Then he brought it to Mercedes and they said, sure, $20,000. My response, damn, that sucks, bro. Then I never heard from him again. Fast forward the clock a few months, he said, sorry, I disappeared. I was recently diagnosed with low testosterone. So I did what any person with low testosterone would do. He bought a Model 3. His words, not mine. He said he has no use for the Mercedes anymore, and if I could fix it, it's mine. I thought this guy was kidding, but then he told me he already dropped it off while I was away on a trip, and it's been sitting outside in a snowstorm for over a month. So today, we're gonna dig this Tesla-powered Mercedes out of the snow, drag it someplace warm, and try to fix it in 24 hours using whatever junk I could find locally. Pawn shops, dumpster dives, and stuff I literally find on the ground. No one said I was a smart man. Well, here it is, Joey.
This is what that guy dropped off?
What he dropped off.
What is it? Are you sure there's a car there?
I don't know, but here's the mirror.
That's not a mirror, that's a piece of ice.
No, it's not. It's a mirror, dude. What is that?
It's a chunk of ice.
It is a chunk of ice. This is insane. Oh, shit. All right, give you a heads up what we're dealing with here. This is a birthday cake.
Birthday cake?
Look how many storms there were. So this is the most recent storm. That's about 8 inches. Then we had 3 inches. It's been sitting here for a bit. Hopefully we can figure this thing out, but there's quite a bit of snow here.
I have a feeling it's dead.
I think it's... You think it's dead?
I think it's dead.
I think it's pretty dead too, man.
I knew the guy didn't want it, but like...
Found a headlight.
Rich's favorite thing to do.
All my cars should have this.
They do.
Yeah, true. This is not my idea of a good time. I'm not home. I'm away for all my tools and all the comforts of being home, and I'm here in a storage unit working on a car I've never even touched before. And let me tell you something right now. You have no idea how important this is to me to fix this car and get it driving under its own power, because I refuse to drive this iMEV home. This car right here, this thing that gets 20 miles of range, I am not doing that, because I ran the numbers, and guess what? If I were to drive that car home, it would take me about 9 days to get home to drive that. And I am not doing that. So this thing has to get fixed. The problem with this car is that I know very little about it. I just discovered what it was not that long ago after we dug it out of the snowbank. So it's here where it's warm and it's all thawed out. And I want to look over this thing to see exactly what could be wrong with it. The previous owner really didn't tell me that much. He just said that it didn't run, didn't drive. So we're going to see if we could fix this thing today and get it driving under its own power. So I've never seen one of these up close and personal. So what I want to do next is get this thing outside and take a quick walk around to show you just how weird this thing really is. Everything is dead on the inside, which I assumed because it was sitting under a snowbank for I don't even know how long. It was delivered in neutral, which is super helpful. So I'm just going to push it outside real quick.
Want to help with that?
No, I got it. Get it out here. Joey!
What are you doing?
It does. The brakes are rock hard.
Stop.
Dude, I'm standing on the brake, Joey. I'm standing on it. Look at this. Look. It's locked. The design's kind of weird, right? Check this out. It's like a really weird, funky,
Cool
like,
little hatchback looking thing.
like hatchback bus looking thing, which I think has a really neat look to it. I mean,
Is it really a Mercedes?
it's really a Mercedes.
These don't even look real.
It looks like the stick-on AutoZone stuff,
yeah.
right? Yeah, no, it looks terrible. They made a lot of these in Europe. I think this was referred to as the B class. They came in as diesel variants, as gas variants, and I think even like compressed natural gas in some cases. Yeah. So this is like a European vehicle.
It's like a European minivan.
Yeah, it's kind of neat, right? Yeah. I like it. Let's look at the inside real quick. Dude, this ain't bad, man.
Definitely a Mercedes.
This is all Mercedes. This is actually a high quality interior. It even has the standard Mercedes door switches.
Yeah.
So that's your seat adjuster that makes the seat base, headrests, and like the midsection go back and forth. Very few people are gonna know what this is, but
a window switch.
It's, yes, it is a window switch. But if anyone has owned a Tesla between the years of the Model S of 2012 and like pretty much to almost today, you're gonna notice these window switches because these are Mercedes window switches.
Is that why that looks like iced tea?
Exactly, yes.
I was gonna say, everything looks familiar.
This is literally all Tesla. The back seat is nice. It's kind of roomy-ish back here.
Look at that, cup holders.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, tray. It's like a Spirit Airlines.
It's like a Spirit Airlines tray table.
And it has cup holders. It's like first class Spirit.
How does this go? Doesn't open.
Oh.
Yeah, whamp, whamp. What I want to see now is I want to see if this car has any life in it. All EVs have a low voltage system that's usually powered by a 12-volt battery, and I want to check under the hood and see whether or not that battery is good. I'm not getting any life out of it at the moment, so I'm assuming the 12-volt battery is bad. After I jump the 12-volt battery, the car should turn on and tell me exactly what's going on with it. Unfortunately, this car just rolls away, so we want to make sure it's as safe as possible. So I have a wheel chock in here. So because it's kind of sloped this way, I want to make sure it's not going to roll away. So I'm going to put that over there.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What's wrong with that? We're off to a great start, Joey. This is going to kill it. Does it have a manual hood latch? Yes, it does. See, this is the problem with a lot of modern EVs. And I said this on the i3, on Teslas that I worked on. A lot of these newer cars don't have manual hood releases. A lot of them are electronic and do not have ways to get into the car if the 12-volt battery is dead. That looks so AutoZone, it's not even funny.
That doesn't even look real.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it might be. Okay, it's rolling backwards now. The car's rolling again.
I thought you chalked it.
I did. Look at this.
Yeah, you chalked it the wrong way.
I can't chalk it both ways, Joey.
That went well. Anyways.
Okay, it's rolling again, but that's okay. I'm just not going to touch the car.
Move with it.
All right. It's interesting just to see how far EV tech has come in the past 12 years. This car is 12 years old. It was made in 2014. Now, to the untrained eye, it seems like this is just your standard EV, but most of the electronics under this hood are actually from Tesla. Tesla and Mercedes have a very brief relationship where I think that Mercedes owned maybe like 10% of Tesla at one point, and they use all of their technology to implement into these vehicles. That says Tesla on it. That's a literal Tesla part number. This 12-volt battery, again, powers all of the electronic low-voltage accessories in the car, like the gauge cluster, the dash, and all the interior lighting. None of that is turning on. I'm assuming this 12-volt battery is dead. I'm going to charge the 12-volt battery, and I'm going to simply just start driving the car.
I got one question.
Yeah.
We don't have any tools. We're in a storage unit. Where are we going to get tools from?
Joey, did you know that you can purchase tools from a pawn shop? The same place that they will loan you gold, they will also loan you a gun, but they will also loan you tools as well. Look at this, dude.
That's insane.
Isn't that crazy?
It's from Amazon.
It's from Amazon Basics. So there was some person, may or may not have been on drugs, that actually borrowed this toolkit from someone else, and they brought it to a pawn shop.
Oh, they're all there.
And they're all there. So I was able to, so you know what went on here, right? You know, someone took this from someone else, brought it to a pawn shop, sold it for probably money to, for narcotics. But then I was able to purchase this for more money than I would pay on Amazon. It's already dirty too. This is, I didn't bother cleaning it. All right.
Gotta love Florida.
Gotta love Florida. Thanks, Florida. What are you thinking for voltage on this battery?
What do you think? 12.5?
12.5?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
100%.
Let me get in here real quick. Are you positive about that?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to test it right now.
14.
Check again.
Oh, 1.4. 1.4, huh?
1.4, baby. So, battery's clearly dead. Let's put the jump pack on it. And maybe it was just a dead battery the whole time.
I guarantee you it's not.
Maybe it just, maybe it was.
No, it's not.
Ye of little faith, Joey.
Yeah, whatever.
Ye of little faith.
Yeah, keep walking.
What are you thinking?
Thinking what?
You're
It's
gonna
not
get
going to start and drive, dude. You're out of your mind.
What are you thinking? Watch this. You ready for this?
Yeah.
We
Oh,
got
yeah,
lights.
the door open? Oh, the lights are on.
We got lights, baby. We got lights.
Oh, that's a win. Nice
All right.
job.
Okay.
Nice
No, hold on.
job.
Hold on,
Oh,
Joey.
nice
Hold
job.
on.
100,000 miles?
100,000 miles on this thing. So
This has the same amount of lights the Lexus did.
it won't go on the drive.
What's that mean?
Neutral only. I guess let's get this thing plugged into a charger and see if it takes any juice. I found something.
What you got?
Charger.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
So there we go.
Oh, boy.
Okay, go ahead, plug it in.
What does it say?
The lights are on it.
Oh, yeah, nope.
Hold on. Lights are green.
Yeah, well, the car's not green.
Lights are green.
It says something bad.
Hold on, stop. Joey, okay, so it says charge cable connected, right?
Yeah.
Because the cable is connected.
Yeah.
Please disconnect the cable.
Okay.
Right? That thing is still there. It says charger cable connected still.
It's definitely not.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
0%. All right, so try plug it in now. See if this changes.
Nothing.
Unplug it for now. Let's check the fuses to see if there's any blown. I'm doing the right thing this time. I want to check to see if there's any blown fuses. Maybe there's something stupid that we could check. We'll check that first, and then we'll go on to the next step.
So we're about 2 hours in, and you have 22 hours
Joey,
left.
can we just please check the fuses? Thank you
Oh,
very
yeah,
much.
sure, no problem.
Fuse box is here. I'm assuming.
All right.
All right, all right, all right. Oh, look at these fancy fuses. These aren't going to kill me like the other ones did. I had to
You're fighting for your life with that
fight
thing.
for my life with that thing, man. All right, let's check this out. Let's see how these fuses are.
It smells like coolant.
It does a little bit. What I'm testing for right now is continuity. And that means when it completes the circuit, meaning when there's a path between two different connections, it's going to make a beeping sound. So I'm just testing the top of these fuses to make sure that none of them are blown. And so far, they're all making that beeping sound, meaning there is a connection in between the two fields. These are probably all good.
It's never that easy.
It's never that easy, dude. You gotta be kidding me.
Look at her all nice and pretty waiting for you.
Stop it.
She's waiting.
I did find something. There's two doors back here. And I think it might be a clue as to what's happening with this vehicle. Maybe not. That doesn't seem like a fuse box.
No.
That just seems like... Oh, look, Tesla.
It's an amplifier.
Tesla. More Tesla stuff,
it actually
see?
is Tesla.
It's really weird how it said the charge port is connected when it's really not. These cars won't drive if it thinks a charge cable is connected. It's like it's a safety lockout mechanism where, you know, you can't really charge an EV while it's driving with the cable. The only way power goes back into an EV as it's driving is when it's regenning, meaning when it's using the power and the wasted energy from the wheels and putting it back in the battery. Any EV, if you start trying to drive away with it with the cable plugged in, it won't do it.
So you're telling me that Facebook AI video of a Tesla with a diesel generator is fake?
Yes.
So you have till 6:30 tomorrow night.
Joey, let's see what codes this thing is throwing. Let's see what it says. So let's do fault scan, see. It'll probably say bad. Now it's saying die again. Any faults? No.
1,
Oh.
2, 3.
Oh, shoot.
5. 6.
Oh, shoot. Lynn, what the heck? Oh, my gosh.
7, 8, 12, 13. Okay. It's 21.
There's 21 errors on this car. From the BMS, the high voltage battery had a system shut off. I'm going to look some of these codes up.
Where do you even start?
I don't even know, man. This is insane. I don't know where to start, dude. So I'm going to take a snapshot of these real quick on my phone and do some research and see what I could find. But it almost seems like this is maybe 1 or 2 things causing this issue.
Hey, dude, did you find what you're looking for? What are you doing?
Huh? Oh, Joey, I'm on Whatnot. Get this, right? It's a live stream shopping app. You could buy like toys, electronics, games, and like streetwear. Check this out, right? It's live streaming. You click on this. I'm particularly interested in this one. I want to see what she's selling. Let me look at that. Look at this. It's a Curl Pro. Who doesn't want a Curl Pro?
You don't have hair.
Joey. Look, what does she say?
There you go.
Check this out. Before I know it, I'm just scrolling on the screen, and I just bought this drill for $51. $51 for this drill.
$51?
51 bucks, yeah. This is great. So like you're not just shopping, you're kind of like in the middle of everything as it's happening, and it's totally live. You get to chat with people. This is so cool. Use my link to get $15 off your first purchase anywhere in the app. Scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description. So if you find something for like $30 or $40, that credit takes a real chunk out of it. And if you sign up using my link and follow me on Whatnot, you'll also be entered to win $1,000 in Whatnot credit, which could get you all the tools you want. So hit the link below and follow me on Whatnot, and good luck. Look at what it climbs from floor to wall to ceiling, right?
How is this going to help us?
I'm just going to send her a quick
How is this going to help us?
I'm just going to send her a quick message, Joey. Let me see what she's...
Okay, well, I'm going to get back to work.
Where are you located?
Okay, I'm out of here.
Are you frying chicken in there? Oh,
Yo.
you're in the bathroom.
We going to the shop or what?
I like that sound that you made. What's up?
What are you doing sitting by the pool?
I'm chilling. Why? I got time.
You only have till this afternoon.
What are you talking about?
24 hours to do the car?
Dude, you can't factor in sleep time into it. I have to sleep.
What? I thought you weren't going to sleep until you got this done.
I never said that. Joey, I need sleep, dude.
You said 24 hours.
Dude, when I rest and start going to sleep, like the timer stops.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Joey, when you have a 40-hour work week, are you just like working like 40 hours straight? No, like you go home, you play with your kids, and then you come back the next day. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm relaxing right now.
That's not how any of that works. If you're trying to do a build, you could do 1 hour for 24 days.
I'll call you back. Joey. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Fine.
Even the cat's mad at you.
After thinking about it over dinner last night, I realized a few things that we saw in the autel while trying to figure this car out. We saw a few error messages. I didn't know what any of them meant, but there's one that stuck out to me, and it said DC to DC converter. And I want to talk about the laws of cascading errors on cars like EVs. What that means is that one error can cause several other errors down the line. And when I saw the error message that said DC to DC converter, I feel like that could be one of the things that's causing the other errors in the car.
Where is it?
Now, where is it? That's a really good question. So I think
Oh boy.
it's somewhere buried down here. But what the DC to DC converter does, you might hear this term a lot when it comes to talking about EVs, but it's direct current to direct current converter. So it takes the high voltage battery, which is 300 or 400 volts, and it knocks it down to 12 volts to charge this battery. So effectively it acts as the alternator in the car. Now, what I think is happening, when we were going through the error messages yesterday, we saw that voltage in the corner for the battery was reading around 12. If the DC to DC converter is working, it should read around 13 to 15 volts. We were only seeing 12 in the corner. I think this might be the smoking gun. I think it might be having a DC to DC converter issue, which is why the car was dead, which is why it died multiple times. That could be the smoking gun as to why this dealership wanted $20,000 to fix this car.
Time's ticking, man.
Let's do it. In the front, these are a bunch of 10 millimeters. And I don't think this is going to be too bad to remove these from the front. I purchased this drill from that pawn shop. They didn't even clean the drill. Watch this. I brought this cleaning wipe, right? Watch this.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know. Clean, right? I was going to clean the drill off for
Waste
using
a perfectly good wipe.
This is, well, I'm going to be using this tool. Look at that. They sold it to me like this.
Can you wipe the meth off of it?
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. Oh my gosh, dude.
Oof.
It might be embedded. And what they're going to do when I take it back, they're going to say this is worth 20 bucks.
You know, if you just got like regular tools, not from a pawn shop, it would have cost less.
This is like a front shield for the
So that did nothing.
this on here.
You don't just kick them across the floor like you normally do?
No, I'm actually going to put them back somewhat.
Ford has changed you.
I-
You're
it's-
overpaying for tools. You're still buying crappy cars.
I
so
don't
that
like
didn't
I don't
change,
like
but-
who I become, Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Why is everything a triple square?
I don't know.
Das German?
I think it's a German thing. You wouldn't understand.
I wouldn't. I'm Italian.
So now, need a rubber piece. I'm gonna clamp this because we don't have any other hose clamps. But this charger is liquid cooled. So I wanna make sure that I don't let the liquid out. What are the odds of this going my way, Joey?
Pretty slim to none.
Oh, so it's okay. Oopsie daisy. Oh crap. Well, which one am I? Good. So I got nothing of that, which is good.
I thought you had a coffee cup.
Okay, this is starting to aggravate me now. So there we go. Okay.
There you go. Is that it?
Yeah, right. There's a few more stages to go. It's called the HVJB, the high voltage junction box. That's where all the electronic connectors from various things like the motor and the battery, inverter, they all go into one box and they're distributed throughout other parts of the car.
That's a little bit much, huh?
It's a bit much for an extension, yes. I just realized that. I'm going a little overboard here.
No chance this is going back together.
No, not a chance in the world. No, there's no way. I don't, honestly, I'm probably going to get bored in about maybe 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. And if I don't get this DC to DC converter out in 20 minutes, this is, I guess I'm driving the IMEV home. There's no way. I'm going to cut it.
I mean,
This is,
just release the AC thing.
release the AC? No. I'd rather cut it. Because, like, how are we going to recharge the AC? I don't have a machine here.
Can you bend this?
My He-Man?
I don't know. You've been working out. I don't know.
Jeez.
What you do?
If I cut it right here,
Yep.
that's going to solve a lot of my problems.
So much for cutting it.
Maybe I didn't have to cut it.
I told you could bend it.
Maybe I jumped the gun.
Hey.
This is never going back in, by the way.
I
Now we have to keep in mind that the contactors are open at this point, meaning the contactors are these huge electronic switches that are in the battery. When they're closed, that means current is flowing from the battery to the rest of the car. When they're open, that circuit's broken and there's no high voltage present in the car. So as at this moment, the contactors are open, so there's no present high voltage here. But I still have to be very careful and make sure I treat this as this it's always live. So as they say, the gun is always loaded. So if you look under here, these coolant lines underneath this high voltage junction box, and they're a pain in the butt to get to. I need a special clip prying tool to get those out.
Yeah, it should just pop out. Just don't cut them.
I'm not gonna cut them, Joey. Cut the camera, Joey.
Hey!
Oh, Joey, get out of here.
Stop cutting them.
Get out of here.
Why is the DC to DC so big?
It has to do a lot of cooling. It has to convert high voltage to a lower voltage. That's not always the most efficient process, and you're gonna lose a lot of the efficiency to heat. So
Gotcha.
DC to DC converters generate lots of heat. That's why you'll see And a lot of the smaller adapters will be like little mini fans in them to keep it cool. But there's a lot of electronics in there that get super hot once it's dumbing down the power from 400 to 12.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
We still don't even know if this is actually a problem.
Joey, there's no, I don't have a choice.
You're doing shockingly good on time, so that's
a first. Almond Joy's got nuts and Mounds don't, or something like that. I've always hated those.
What are you talking about?
Like anyone that eats like Almond Joy's, like, dude, what are you even doing?
Who picks that? Why would that be your first pick?
I don't think you can even get Almond Joy anymore because like they banned it in most states. It just
Not real almonds?
No, it's just not. It just didn't taste good, so they just decided to stop selling them.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So you know how cows produce milk?
Yeah.
This is gonna get back to almonds.
Okay, go ahead.
How do they extract said milk from almonds?
I don't know. Well, it's pretty easy. Like
How?
in let's dude, come on. This is elementary school stuff.
Yeah?
Basically, what happens is when a boy and a girl almond get together. But in all seriousness, like for almonds, have you ever squeezed an almond really hard?
No, I'm allergic to them.
If you squeeze an almond really hard, milk will come out of it. Dead serious. Like if you like the thing that you taste, like when you put almonds in your mouth and you chew them, that's like the milk. It's like this like secretion that they have.
Okay.
That's the flavor. So if you just like,
But
if
they
you,
dilute it with something? Because that's a lot of almond.
they probably like put like water in it or something like that, or some kind of acid to like,
right.
help it like taste decent. But like with enough almonds, if you really squeeze them, you'll milk them. You can milk them at home.
That's all that thing is?
Yeah, that's all it is, man.
It's just like a little plate?
Yeah.
It's fun to watch you struggle to get this out. How the heck do you plan on getting this back in?
I'm not. That's the thing. Ding, 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 ding.
Hey.
Got it out.
That was actually record time, too.
Dude,
That wasn't long at all.
not bad, man. Now, here's what I gotta do next.
Throw it away. I thought you were saving that.
Huh? Oh, shit. But either way, I'll be popping this off to see what's underneath, to see if there's any weirdness going on inside of this converter. If there's a fuse that's blown, that's really good for us because that means that we could replace that fuse and this thing could work. Let's try it out. So now that I got all the hardware off, I have to pry this thing open. They do not make this easy to service because, again, most of the time they want you to replace the whole unit and not necessarily, you know, get inside and see what's really going on.
Well, if it wasn't broken before, it is now.
Yeah, oh, for sure. I've definitely shorted something in here, absolutely. I don't want to go too deep because all the electronics sit inside of this rib. So I want to make sure when I go down, I cut a nice line without ruining anything inside. Because if I ruin anything inside of this, it's game over. I got to deal with reprogramming. And I don't really have access to that right now because, again, time is running out. Check this out. As I was shifting it,
Oh, so it's junk. It's junk.
as I was shifting it,
Good Lord. It's like a paper mache thing, isn't it? God. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's in the electronics.
that's all I got. I don't know what else to say. I don't I don't know what else to say,
I thought
man.
this was a quick fix. Damn.
There's only one liquid cooling loop in this DC to DC converter, and this is the coolant loop going in and going out. And those two connectors there, they loop through the electronics here, and they cool this entire system down. Now, this clear water was something else seeping in. This is the lowest point in the car. So it sits under here face up, right? So what I'm assuming is when it was under the snowbank, I guarantee you water must have seeped in there and leaked through one of these connectors. So I'm just gonna clean it up, check the fuses, and then maybe we'll see what happens,
Just
man.
let it dry out. Put it out in the sun.
Let it dry out, yeah. We'll get some distilled water, clean the whole thing out, and then we'll just go from there, man.
Any corrosion? Just water in them. Look at it.
Just water, yeah.
Yep.
She dead, man.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
That's fuse number 1.
Well, the other one's definitely broken because I just watched you drop it.
Yeah. It's fuse number 2.
What are the chances of the whole unit being junk?
Moderate. Let's replace those fuses, go through these connections, and kind of see like where things are failing. It's pretty tight. It's not bad.
That one was loose.
That's tight. That's good. Can't do any more there. Oh,
Dude, that one's loose.
see that?
Yeah.
Look at that, huh? That one's tight.
I think when you do the silicone, you should probably back that one out. Maybe put some in it.
Yeah. What? See that?
Dude, why is that so loose?
See that?
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Okay, well, now we know how it was getting in. Anything else loose?
No. So far, so good. I mean, at this point,
We clean up the seals.
clean up the seals, get the rest of this gasket off here, get a razor blade, cut this off on both surfaces, and just remate them. So they did their own due diligence here by putting this here, but if they didn't get in all the spots, this could leak. Also, this is probably one of the worst designs to sit perfectly flat. On the older generation Model S's, this actually sat in the fender well, just like this, in this position. So when it got sprayed with like tire spray, etc., and sand, it would just hit here and just kind of roll right off, right? So any water on the inside, it would be minimal at best. In this car, it sits completely flat. So anything that goes on top of it is literally going to stay there until it finds the best path into the device itself.
It's the most thorough I've ever seen you be.
Seriously, I honestly, if it weren't for that camera in front of my face, I wouldn't even do this. Only because you're recording. This is the only reason why this is happening right now. You making sure I'm doing the back? Come on, man. I'm doing it. Joey, I don't know how much of this is left. You know, I don't know how long this whole YouTube dog and pony show is gonna last. So like, I gotta start like preserving
Rationing?
stuff. I gotta start
Rationing this?
rationing.
Okay.
What if like I start a regular job at an automotive shop, which no one will hire me? Then what? I could actually bring this tube and say,
What could I have?
I'm ready.
This is what I have to offer. A can of hard silicone.
It dried up 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Just like me, washed up.
When you look at actually how ghetto this is.
Joey, that's damn near OEM. Look at that. See? Nice and tight, man. Nice and flat all the way through.
I'm not sure I'd go with OEM, but
Maybe, well, due to the disgusting mess that I left everywhere,
Yeah.
it's probably not OEM, but honestly, it's a functional seal, and this will keep any additional water out. I actually
Perfect.
went through, backed these out, backed all 4 of these out, put some silicone on them, put them back in, as well as these 4 and these 4 back here too. So I think that should be good, man. I'm gonna try it again, put it back in the car. Hopefully the car runs. Look at this. You see that?
see what?
Tesla.
Oh.
See?
It's like an actual.
Yeah, Tesla.
What is it out of?
Tesla drive unit. Just Tesla right on it. Oh, get that out of the way. See? Tesla.
Yay.
Yay. So that drive motor is out of a Tesla Model S, non-performance. I think it's just a standard large rear drive unit. So this thing has the potential to make lots of power. The only thing limiting power in this car is the battery itself, and this battery is a little bit smaller, so the output isn't going to be as strong. Yay!
It's in.
There you go.
Nice. All before lunchtime. That's actually not terrible.
I didn't fill it with coolant just yet, but I do want to test functionality before I start tidying up the last 10%, I have to figure out whether or not I have 4 or 5 more hours of work ahead of me. So I want to at least plug the 12-volt battery in and ensure that the DC to DC converter is working and this thing could actually go in the drive. Well, I heard a click. If this car rolls out of here, then technically I win the bet. Contactors clicked. So okay, malfunction, visit workshop.
You didn't clear the codes, did you?
No, but let me actually put it into drive. Hold on, ready?
It's in park.
All the errors went away. Battery level too low. Hold on.
That's the vacuum.
Didn't hear that sound before.
Nope.
Okay, now hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. Dude, it moved like an inch. That should count.
It didn't. It rocked.
Dude, it moved an inch. Oh, it just died again. Listen, it went into drive. Okay, so I think that's a win. It moved 1 inch. Do you see it move? It moved.
It shook a little bit.
It shook, but like that should be good enough. So let's plug this bad boy in and see where we're at.
Doesn't say it's plugged in. Battery too low, stop, charge, all that happy stuff. Shoot.
Yeah, the battery's so low, it's not even sending the signal to turn on the DC, so we gotta let this thing charge. What's up, guys? After an embarrassing amount of time troubleshooting this car, we learned one thing. We finally got it charging, and the reason why it was not charging before was because of the charger that they gave us with this car was bad. Check this out. It's flashing right now, the charger's getting warm, and the car, as of right now, is at about 20% charge, which is awesome. Also, we know for a fact that the DC to DC converter is working. Check this out. So I have the battery hooked up there. Once I touch that, I'm getting, let's see, 13.24 volts. That means the DC to DC is working. I changed the fuses, I cleaned the water out, I resealed it, so we finally have a semi-ish working car. The car is charging, which is good. Unfortunately, it still does not drive. Now, the first time we got everything together, we tried to put it into drive and it kind of jerked forward a little bit, but didn't really go anywhere. So we checked the codes in the car and we're having a high voltage isolation fault at the moment. We took the car outside, sprayed all the connections with contact cleaner, dried under the hood, and we're still getting that issue, unfortunately. This usually is the cause of water intrusion somewhere, but I don't see any physical water under the hood, even with all the snow on top of it. This means that there's either water or coolant somewhere within the system itself. That means there's probably water in the charger, there's water in the high voltage battery, the DC to DC converter, or somewhere in the drive motor. Now, a very common issue with these Tesla powered cars is that from the years 2012 to about 2023, these large drive motors, which is the same motor that drives this car, have coolant intrusion issues into the drive motor itself. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna pop off the side inspection cover to see if there's any coolant leaking inside of this system. If there is coolant leaking in the system, that will definitely 100% set off the fault. Unfortunately, if there's too much coolant in the system, this drive motor is ruined and this car isn't going to drive without major work, which is exactly what the dealership said it needed. It said it needed a new drive motor and potentially a new battery. So now we're at the crux of the issue. I'm going to take this thing apart and see where this issue is coming from. Now, this is where it gets pretty fun. I believe that I can check out this motor a lot easier than I can a Tesla Model S. Now remember, this is a front wheel drive car. The large drive unit is at the front instead of the rear like a normal Tesla Model S. I think if I pop this wheel off, there just might be an access cover here where I could check out what's going on inside of this front motor. Okay, let's take a look at this. Got that cover off. And there we go. I believe this is the culprit right here, this encoder. And this encoder helps determine what the motor position is. And if anything gets built up on here, if there's coolant on it or any debris, there could be pretty big issues where the car doesn't want to start. It gives high voltage isolation issues amongst a bunch of other problems. This is a very common issue with the large drive units for Tesla Model S's as well as the B classes, which are also made by Tesla. Take this off and see real quick. what our fate is for this thing. Okay, there's a little bit of, there's coolant in there. All right, so this is actually damp with coolant, which really isn't great. And it looks like there's some really weird buildup in there as well. So unfortunately, there is a likelihood that this motor could be too far gone. There was coolant dripping out of that hole when I pulled the encoder out. This motor does have 100,000 miles on it. I want to peel this cover back off. There's another cover that I could take off to see whether or not coolant has intruded inside the motor itself. Hopefully not, but maybe, just maybe, I can clean this thing up, clean out the outside, and get this thing going again. We'll see. There we go. So this tray. There we go. This tray. Let's see what we got here. What the heck is this? This clip. This is hilarious. Look, it's like a relic. This is where the motor is, and it looks like there are some traces of liquid there. And I'm not sure if that's snow or if that's coolant leaking from the motor side of things, but oh boy, either way, this is not looking so great. Hopefully this doesn't explode everywhere, but if you look underneath, there is some old dried coolant residue there. So let's see. There's a lot of coolant coming in here. Oh, whoop. A coolant bag going. Hopefully we're getting a little close to the end. I got coolant going in bags and stuff. This is how down bad I am. Let's get this bad boy off. Handy cup. Now the trick is there's a really long shaft in here, and I'm wondering if I could get this off and rotate it and still pull it out without having to pull the motor mount. Okay, problem number one. This cannot come out because that motor mount's in the way. So no matter how I rotate this, the motor mount's blocking it. So I can only pull it about an inch before things go to hell. So I gotta take some more stuff apart. So I'm still working on this, and I think I know what I have to do. Again, I just want to apologize to my audience right now, but it's gonna get pretty ghetto here, which is hopefully something that you haven't come to expect. But unfortunately, I got some sawing to do. All right, I just sawed it off. Boom. Okay. There it is, folks. What I want to do is, of course, you guys know just how important it is to flush all of this out, because the last thing I want is this stuff going into the motor itself. So let's get the remaining piece that's in there out. Look at that tube. Wow, look at that, huh? So this is what it usually looks like, and that's how the coolant flows inside of the motor. All right, it's getting late, but I think I have both of these surfaces cleaned up pretty well. You see where I cut the long tube off of that? I cleaned that end pretty well. This is nice and clean and ready to go back in. And on this side of things, that hole's pretty clean as well. But what I want to do is I want to clean up all the debris in here, because I think that was messing up the resolver. That hole's nice and clean now. Next thing I got to do is clean the actual sensor itself. Okay, so I just cleaned off this little resolver here with it's electronic parts cleaner. And I'm also going to do the coolant delete kits to prevent further coolant from getting into that hole. So at the moment, I'm just draining all of the coolant that's in the drive unit for a few reasons. Number one, I want to make sure all the metal shavings that I cut off on that shaft are out of it, because check this out. If you look in there, there's some metal shavings in that coolant, and I definitely don't want those to cycle through the motor. So I'm just draining all of the coolant out as we speak. So I'm gonna flush through this a few times to make sure everything's all good, and then we'll go from there. Now this is where it gets ghetto again. Tesla's official fix for this coolant problem is replacing the entire drive unit. Instead, what I'm doing is doing a coolant delete, which blocks that coolant path so it can't reach the electronics again and cause repeat failures. This car is literally being held together by a bottle cap at this point. Okay, so I have my little bottle cap fix here. And the reason why you put a bottle cap is because the RTV can't simply push against itself. It needs something to push against, and that's the reason why the bottle cap is in there. So the bottle cap is effectively sealed within the RTV. So I have that. I have my clean encoder. Let's try to slap everything back together, and hopefully we got rid of the high voltage isolation fault. There you go. Everything's in, sealed, locked in, and RTV'd. Here she is, Joey. Now, Joey, I know it doesn't look like I've been working on this very often, but I'll have you know, I worked on this car all night last night.
Yeah? So how many hours is that?
1. This is the coolant that spilled all over the floor. I just got to fill this up real quick. And this is all recycled coolant. And I don't want to mess things up, but the coolant level is pretty low right now. It went below the threshold. So right now it's charging. And right now we're taking it for its first maiden voyage. Joey, you ready for this?
I guess so. It's not going to blow up, is it?
Hop in.
It's comfortable. I'll give it that.
It's very comfy. The pump is going off. No errors in the dash.
Not yet. Give it time.
It goes in the drive.
Yay, we rolled out of a storage
Listen,
unit.
dude. Guess what? I know why you're not happy.
I know why.
Because you're driving that piece of home. That's why.
I know.
Yeah, you're driving it home, dude.
Yeah. You think it's going to make it that far? Yeah,
it's not bad, right?
Comfortable.
So hold on. Let me just give it a quick...
We'll do a burnout.
I never driven one of these before. I don't know if we'll do a burnout. Let me see. Hold on.
Is it front wheel? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, baby.
wow.
I like that.
Definitely get Tesla power.
I like that a lot. Yeah, no. This is not bad, right?
Bad at all.
Got a little burnout action on it. This thing is... Go ahead.
Does it have e-brake?
No electronic parking brake. I know what you were thinking.
I want to do burnouts.
Oh, wait a minute. No. You know what it could do? Actually, let's get some air for the tires because that's the only lights on the dash right now. But, dude, this thing actually has some power to it.
Right? Hit the guy on the bike.
No, this thing feels... Dude, it has great power, as a matter of fact.
Not bad at all.
This thing feels great, man.
Go to the gas station?
You go to the gas station, yeah.
They have an air thing here?
They don't have free air down here?
Dude, I'm new to this area as well. Definitely not free.
You gotta be kidding me. How much is air down here? What?
Durr. It just says durr.
Air isn't really that important, honestly, if you think about it. So let's just skip that. But dude, Joey, this is actually a pretty decent car. I'm actually surprised with the build quality of it because it's like, it's a Mercedes. Look at this. The display showing how much energy is coming out of the battery and going to the front motor,
No, it didn't like that.
etc. This isn't bad, man. I'll admit, this is pretty cool. I do like this little thing. All right, I want to get this thing to overheat to put the battery through its paces to see if my coolant delete trick works, see if the car overheats, but let's see what this thing has for power. Damn, dude.
Did you find the traction control button?
I found the traction control button, baby. All right, you ready?
Yep. It's got some power.
Joe, you gotta drive this thing. It's insane.
I want to do a huge burnout.
All right, hold on. Let's go over here. Not bad, right? Tell me this thing ain't bad, Joey.
It's pretty cool.
Dude, it's fun. The interior's nice. It's quick.
I'm shocked, actually.
Dude, it's
It has a
great.
lot of how do I park this thing?
You push the button in. It's like a regular Tesla. It's pretty fun, right?
It's shocking.
So, luxurious interior. You could take the traction control system off as a sport mode. Listen, man. Listen. Hey,
I was just trying for a big burnout, but chalking the tires didn't work out too well.
Dude, this thing, it'll do a rolling boner on its own.
Oh, yeah.
If we get the PSI right in these tires,
Yeah, they're low.
we
They're really
can
low,
do it.
so.
We could do it. But
More burnouts?
well, I'm pretty sure we burped the system, but we've been abusing this thing for quite some time now. Coolant level is still fine. The car hasn't overheated. I would call this a success. No errors on the dash. The thing's barely warm. I give this thing lots of credit, man. This is a fun little car. Hey, man. Sorry to end this way. Keep it under 50, all right? Yeah, I know, buddy.
Dude, I hate this car.
I know. It's tough, man. I'll see you about, I don't know, 9 or 10 days or so, buddy.